Hey everyone, I had to do another video because the other one got disrupted by something crazy, so I had to delete it and I wanted to come back on. I took my pink hat off. You see this? This has caused me to have extreme unity today. Hey Mary Jane. I'm just saying I accidentally came across, got into, that is, the whole Women's March. Hey Angel, what's up? Brenda Lee's on here. Okay, so here I am going about my day. Really late start. I'm jet lagged. I'm exhausted. I've been on show after show. Hey Mama, I've been show after show after show interviewing about being a Trump supporter. I mean, I'm like on worldwide news about how much I love Trump, how much we rededicated. First of all, can y'all hear me? Do you have sound? Is the sound okay? You're in Maryland. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Mom, can you hear me? Anyway, I'm in Maryland, I think. Oh my God, I'm in Maryland. So I'm in Chevy Chase, Maryland. Okay, good. Thanks, Angel. So here I am, the biggest Trump supporter in America. And I go out today with my little pink hat on. I had to take it off because I'm in the Cheesecake Factory, surrounded by even more of those people. And I'm on the way to the White House gift shop. My only goal is to go to the White House gift shop and I'm going to show you what I got. And get this right here. A bobblehead, yes. A Donald Trump bobblehead. That was my only goal. So what happens is, in the midst of my great adventure, I go out into the streets and I'm in the march. I'm part of the march. It's so funny. So I was delayed like an hour. So I thought, I'm going to be in here and I'm going to talk to the people and I'm going to look around and I'm going to see. Wow, these hundreds of thousands of women came here, and men. And what I discovered was everybody is very loving, they're very kind, very peaceful. I mean, hey Wendy, Wanda, I'm sorry. They basically just had so much, they were just nice. And here's what I have to say. I was talking to a girlfriend a few minutes ago, Sunny, you know her, and we were talking about the great victory that we all had here with Trump winning. And this day, his first day in office, was, in a sense, it was kind of to disrupt his day, the first day. But the enemy, see, we had such a victory by electing him. God really smiled down over the United States. And this is going to infiltrate out through the world because we are a Christian nation. See, when I went out there to that, to the inauguration, I went to Trump Nation. I went to Christian Trump Nation. And there's just camaraderie there. There's a spirit of peace and love and joy. That is what I did not see today. I did not see joy. I saw peace, I saw love, and I did see unity. I saw people being really a part of something. And like I said, there was no problems. They had a lot of nasty signs. They have a vulgar, this whole thing stands for, you've heard about this, the P word. They're known as the P Hat March Women or whatever. Hey honey, how was the march? Yeah, it's funny, how was the march? I know, wouldn't it just be like the devil putting me on the front of some newspaper like CNN as part of this march? Like, I turned my head and somebody snapped a picture and there were a news reporter. It'd be like the devil all day long. And I was like, oh God, please don't do that. So it's just hilarious that I ended up, but it was nice. Like I said, a lot of these women are millennials. They're very, part of the youth, and they are uninformed. The mainstream media tells them lies. They get their information wrong. And if you wanted to go be part of something, and you're not standing for something, you're going to travel here from many other states. I mean, people came there from far off places to be part of this. The airports were full. The metro that I've been trying to take around, that's just been slammed with people. So was it a women's protest? Oh, yeah, yes, and they have them in many other cities. They're having them in Los Angeles, like you said, Angel in Spokane, hey, Liddell, just a lot of the major cities. They're just flying, yeah, they're flying out to be part of this. And what I want to say is, yesterday at that inauguration, they're even reporting the numbers incorrect, I noticed, at that inauguration. It was amazing. It was hundreds of thousands of people. And today, they had a small little percentage, a little fraction of that, you know? So yesterday was far greater, and it was a victory. So today, everybody came out, thank you. And they were just basically nowhere near the crowd that we had for the Victory Day, where God smiled on America. And believe me, Jesus is still smiling down on people who were misinformed like this. And they're going to see how good the country is going to turn out. As I was saying in an earlier Facebook Live that got cut off, basically, their right to protest and the First Amendment free speech right is actually going to be protected, ironically, by Donald Trump. So he's going to come in here and help them even get employed, so George Soros won't have to spend so much money to send these people out. You know, basically, we know yesterday, I can't prove it, but I'm staying with a French family, and the husband, he's a writer for a French press, and he basically covered the story. It was 2 blocks down from his building. It really did happen. They set a limo on fire. 90 people were arrested. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but somebody was paid to do it. And I told him, I said, do you think somebody was paid to do it? He said, yeah, we put rumors about that, but there's no proof. And so somebody's got proof somewhere. But that's all I'm going to say on there. I heard they couldn't do I missed that, sorry. I think I'm tired. And you have to read fast here. I haven't had much sleep. I'm barely, I'm just not sleeping much. And I do plan to fly out very early in the morning, really get on a plane super early. But I need to know, Mary Jane, are you still on? What city are you in? I'm going to be in Baltimore at 7:30 in the morning to catch a plane, I think. So, I could still stay on, I guess, but what more is there to report? The march was today, and anyway, I'm at the Cheesecake Factory finally at a beautiful place, and I just ordered a salad, really healthy kale and quinoa salad, and I love this place. So is Michael Danforth? Oh, hey, Michael, hey, what's up? I thought you were saying that he's in Maryland or something. Well, welcome to my Facebook Live, everybody. Yeah, I'm out of the heat. Of course, everybody in here is they were in the march. I'm just surrounded by women that are hot off the trail. And I just got my little, thank you, you bought my decaf. No, thank you, I'm fine. Thanks, this is the waiter. So, yeah, I'm hot off the trail of the protest, but they're all in here. But they're all peaceful people, I just had to take my pink hat off and take a break. So anyway, what we had yesterday at the inauguration was monumental, and it was a historical time. I am so happy to be part of that, to be standing there on the ground when the whole family came out and when Donald Trump made his speech. I don't think it was fair that people booed Hillary and they said, send her to jail. I actually didn't like that, but I was in a wild crowd. And I had this lady who was a comedian to my left, and she was hilarious. And whatever she started chanting, everybody would pick up. So you see how important words are? One person can start that chant, and then it just takes off. But I felt it to be such an amazing thing to be there on the ground. It was a spiritual experience. Something happened in the spirit realm. And when I went out of that inauguration and left, I noticed a little tiny crowd of protesters there. And you'll see it on one of my Facebook Lives yesterday. They looked like they were in a cage. They looked like just a tiny handful this time. And they didn't have much of a voice, And they had their signs, but it was just so small and insignificant. And I see a change in just the way things are going to go against America and the way things are going to go against even Donald Trump. Even though people don't like this outcome, I'm surrounded by people here today that don't like that he was elected. He is their president. And we are told we're supposed to pray for our leadership. And I prayed for Obama. I did not vote for Obama. He did a lot of things here that I want to say Donald Trump said, all I need is one day in office and a pen to reverse every executive order that Obama put through. And I think that's hilarious. And so, yeah, a lot of things are going to get repealed and changed, and it's going to be great. So, yeah, decaf. I switched to decaf coffee. I quit drinking caffeine almost 4 weeks ago, and I feel so much better. And I want to say, since I'm on the alkaline water, I am doing, I love that water. I miss it. I don't have it here, and I can tell a big difference in my energy and how I feel. But, wow. But the enthusiasm was so high yesterday. It was nothing like, there was no enthusiasm in that march. I mean, people were pretty sad, and you know, they were just seeing more anger and sadness. And I think the one thing I saw the most out there today on the streets that I can say I didn't see that they didn't have, and that's hope. Trump supporters have so much hope, and they have, like I said, everybody can have the love. That's nice, but if you don't have hope, then you know, that's really sad. I saw a lot of sadness there on the streets today. But I did pray for them, and I do pray that they find Jesus and they find God's Spirit, because God's Spirit is here. It's over this city. And I felt the presence of the Lord when I landed that plane. I'm telling you right now, I felt the Spirit of God. It was something. It cannot be explained. So, wow. No, you're not gonna, yeah, you'll see. I can go to, Decaf and get Starbucks there. Hey, Louise. Hey, Joel. My Aunt Louise from Florida, Jacksonville. So, did any of you guys have any marches in your cities? I know some of you are part of some big cities, and I was just curious to know if you had any bad experiences with protests. My experience has been great. I'm staying with a lovely family at an Airbnb, and they're French, and they have this little 3-year-old girl, and she's just precious. And they're like cooking for me, and I'm having like crepes and French type foods, and they're just so sweet. So God gave me the total setup. And I know I said on an earlier broadcast I had a little bobblehead there, a Trump. And they didn't even know I was a Trump supporter. But the husband covered the whole thing yesterday. He was behind the scenes with the press. I wish I would have met them sooner. But, you have to probably go through security clearances and Secret Service, all kinds of clearances to get in that scene. So, oh yeah, you know what's so funny about the horns, blowing the horns? You know how Christians blow shofars? I saw this one man out there in the street, and he was blowing this like tiny little pipe, and I was like, oh my gosh. That was funny. But, hey Sonny, you're joining in too late. I've got to go eat my salad now. I'm about into my my Facebook Live over here, so I can eat some of my wheat bread and drink some of my decaf coffee. You need to watch this later now, catch up. But yeah, this has been an amazing trip, and I have some good pictures from yesterday. That's the Memorial Day. I couldn't see Trump. I couldn't see the family very well because where I stood, I mean, it was a miracle. I actually got tickets at the last minute. Can you believe that? I went into one of the offices for my representative from California, and I tried to get general admission to get into the inauguration because there's a space where you could get inside this, building they had blocked off or place, and they had like a ticket for me. It was so amazing. It was just miraculous, actually. He said someone didn't come pick the ticket up. So that's how I got inside, behind the scenes, and up close, real close to the Capitol. So I was to the left of the Capitol that whole time, and there was a tree, unfortunately, blocking the view. But I did get a lot of the audio of Trump's voice, and I just, I'm trying to read it all, saying, I'm just trying, so basically I did get to hear the entire speech, and it rained for a while. And right before Trump came out, I saw the sun come over him. And when I was talking to BBC News Live last night, I told them that we reestablished our covenant here in the United States with God. And Trump said later on that night that God was smiling down upon America. And I thought that was so key, that we, in our spirit, both saw that. But I said that whole thing to the news before he had his dance with Melania, and that was beautiful. It was so nice. So, and that's what's happening. You know, we reestablished our covenant with God. And so all the people who are saying that Trump is not their president, they're probably not from this country. And so it's true. They're not a citizen here. So they need to really go to their country and have their leadership there. You know, it's like, go ahead and leave, but all that stuff's going to end. A lot of those people are going to self-deport that are terrorists because of the policies and the new way the country's going to be run. Finally, we have some real leadership with all the people in poverty, the millions, like 90-something million people out of work, out of the labor force, which is unheard of. And even in Chicago, all the murder rate has gone up 63% between the year 2015 and 2016. And I actually met a police officer right behind me yesterday at that inauguration. And he explained to me what was going on. And I said, why is the crime so high? All this is on my news report from last night. So basically, Obama passed a law so that if they hand out, if they go arrest a criminal, let's say a gangbanger, which is a criminal, and give them a piece of paper and they go to jail, when they get out of jail, they're going to get that paper, and on the back of it, it's going to have the cop's information, the name, and they can actually go and file a report against the cop. So somehow these criminals have power, and so it's tied the cop's ability, the police officer's ability to protect us and keep us safe. And that's one city that's gotten out of control, and that's one thing that I know that Trump can go and fix. I really have a lot of hope in that, so that we can have these police officers back in place and they're not getting killed. And he told me a lot of the mainstream media, they'll edit parts where those people were getting, that they said a lot of cops were killing the people there, but they were in self-defense mode. But see, the mainstream media was only showing the part where the cop was doing the parts where the criminals were hitting them. They were not showing that part. So see, it's so biased, and that's why we need to all rise up and take hold of this day and report the truth. And that is really why I'm here, because I believe that I've been called for this day to help in mainstream media, because there's 7 cultural mountains that Lance Wallnau talks about all the time, and I feel called to the mountain of media, and that's what I'm here doing this weekend. And it has been so great to have this moment with you guys and to bring you along with me. So I just want to thank you for watching, and I really hope to get that flight out to, first thing in the morning. So keep me in prayer, because I think my journey has ended here, and it has been such a great journey, because our guy got in the White House. He took power, and we have a beautiful First Lady, and we have a wonderful, awesome new hope for our country, because we have freedoms here that we're gonna continue to have, and we are gonna really be safe, and I have hope in that. So Donald Trump, he's a man, he just is. So we love him. And rainbows, yes. I think you said mountain of rainbows. I can't see. Wow, well, thanks, Mom. Yeah, I guess, my friend Sunny, she couldn't come. She ended up not getting to come, so I came by myself, and I talked to my other girlfriend, Karen, and, we discussed it, and she said, I'm going to Trump Nation. I was like, yes, sister, that's true. So when I went out there, I met people every step of the way, and they were just helping me along, and it was great. I mean, I have so many friends out here now, and especially that family. And what's just so amazing is Angel saying hi to Mama. What's so amazing is most of these people are Christians. And when Graham came out and he spoke yesterday, I saw people, and I should have taken pictures. I was just so exhausted. They were down on their knees on the wet ground, or they were kneeling down to honor God in the prayer. And there was a lot of reverence there at that rally. I'm sorry, I keep saying rally, at the inauguration. What am I saying? It's just, I've been to the rallies and they're so big, but this was the big one, right? I'm telling you though, I connected with some good people, and I have some more videos on the way with Trump taking off, and I can't wait to share that one. So, well, like I said, I hate to go, but I must. Oh Lord, see this? People are still celebrating, but we're gonna have the big celebration. Hey, Aaron, I haven't talked to you in so long. How are you doing? How's South Carolina? Wow, I bet they had a march in your city, Sean. So, yeah, I just love you too. I love y'all. Y'all are just awesome. I don't feel alone because I have my Facebook friends, and then I have that great family that I go home to. They're just like, I feel like I've known them forever because God is so good, and that was a total divine appointment too. It's just a total setup. And I've been living like this for the past, 4 years since I left the Carolinas. But this is the first time I've been away from Paul, and I've missed you, honey. I don't know if you're still on because you might be at work. But it's been something. It's been a journey. Washington, D.C., January 21st, 2017. Ending my broadcast, or Facebook Live that is, with a Women's March. Just to see the total difference. And there's two big differences in those two days. But I'm happy to have shared it all and to have been able to report it live to you guys so you can get the truth. So we need the truth on those streets, don't we now? Because the truth always sets us free. Hey, Cheryl, my sister. That's Paul's sister. Welcome to my Facebook Live. Why are y'all all trying to get on here when I'm trying to say goodbye? All my favorite love. I just love everybody. It's so hard to say goodbye. I hope you're feeling okay. I know they're having a big respiratory thing going around Orange County, which is so weird. So I'm thanking God I don't have it, but Paul's getting over it. Yeah, family. Well, I will be talking to you guys later on. I keep saying goodbye. So have a great night. All right, bye.